did they receive the fax? They did? Alright, I'll announce it then. Yeah. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you. Well, it's very, very exciting times here at the Nippon-Ham Fighters as we prepare for the brand new season. But before that, I do have an announcement to make. And that is that earlier today, I submitted my resignation to the Dutch Baseball Federation. I feel like it was a failure on my part not getting the nation out of the group in the World Baseball Classic. And as such, I apologize to the people of the Netherlands, and I feel the job of taking the nation forward needs to fall on somebody else's shoulders. But that being said, as I said, we are here at the Nippon-Ham Fighters, so back to business at hand here in Japan. Do we have any questions, please? Taylor Harding, local reporter. Now, Aussie, your team has put together some impressive results in spring training. How do you think your team will get on this season? Yeah, I mean, look, we knew we were a better team than what we showed on the field last season, but I don't think we expected to have the best record in spring training, that's for sure. But what's important now is that we don't get carried away with that. We need to move this form forward into the regular season. Yeah, Aussie. Now, Resso and Ishikawa have both picked up injuries in spring training. How does this affect your plans going forward? Yeah, look, I mean, it leaves a hole in our bullpen. There's no denying that. But we'll get by as best we can, and we'll wish them both a speedy recovery. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 7 at the Nippon-Ham Fighters on the Baseball Journeyman. And after our, failed, I guess, World Baseball Classic experience with the Netherlands, I've resigned from that post. It's obviously, it's not for us. We failed. And we get back into club action with the Nippon-Ham Fighters. Opening day today. It was a little bit to catch you up on before we get to that. And the main thing to catch you up on is that Japan went and won the World Baseball Classic, which is excellent news for them. But if we can go and have a quick look at the game, I don't know if this is going to take us into it or not. We'll go and have a quick look here at the final. You can see there, they won 5-3. But the absolute star of the final, in my personal opinion, is Arihara, who got the win. He was, of course, he's one of our starting pitchers. So one of our boys led the way in the World Baseball Classic final for Japan in a winning effort. So well done to him. So that is the World Baseball Classic done and dusted. As I said, well done to Japan for getting through to the final and winning it. So excellent stuff. But we're here for the Nippon-Ham Fighters, so let's go and have a look at what we have to look at here. And let's start by looking at spring training. And as you heard in the press conference, we had the best record in spring training, 19 wins, 11 defeats. And it kind of fills you with a little bit of hope, to be honest, a lot of hope. But then you go and see that the preseason predictions, and you'll see that we're predicted to be bottom of the division with a just under 400 winning percentage. So yeah, I don't know exactly what to believe, but let's take on-field performances and say that we're going to be decent this year. We have a quick look at what's predicted in terms of hitters. Our first baseman, Kiyomiya, is expected to be sort of the second most, the second in batting for the league, so let's hope that plays out for us. The pitching side of things, Arihara, of course, fresh on the back of leading Japan to glory, is predicted to be the best pitcher. We also have here Kikuchi in the top few, and also Kawono, who is, one of our good starters. So hopefully, the pitching is looking relatively sorted. And also, hopefully, the actual team itself does a little bit better than what it's the game or the preseason predictions are expecting. So let me know in the comments how you think we'll get on this year. You may want to wait till after we see this first game. But certainly on the basis of spring training, we could do okay. Now, there is some bad news as well. We have a look at on the injury front. We have lost two key components to our bullpen. Ishikawa, who actually got injured playing for Japan in the World Baseball Classic. He was on Japan duty when it happened. So he's out 3 to 4 months with forearm inflammation. I'm really hoping it doesn't affect him too badly, because he is our closer and a bit of a star as well. So hopefully he'll come back fit, ready to go in 3 or 4 months' time. And the other injury, and this is one of the new boys that we brought in, a foreign player, Rousseau, I guess you'd pronounce it. Again, this is more serious, shoulder inflammation, 7 months. So that's effectively season, isn't it? He'll be back sort of October. season's pretty much done by then anyway. So we've lost him for the year. We do have other foreign players in the bullpen that get, or sort of options to come into the bullpen out of the double A. So it's not the end of the world, but it's a blow. I was looking forward to see what he could have done for us this season. Also missing the start of the season is our center fielder Sato. He will be back though, sprained knee 1 week. He'll be back before we know it. He will obviously miss today's game though, which is a bit of a shame. And also with a bit of a nothing injury, a wrist soreness day-to-day is Iguchi. He again will miss today's game, but he's just day-to-day, so we're expecting him back sooner rather than later. So that's all that sort of off-the-field news. There was something else that I wanted to mention. Well, let's go and have a quick look at the team we have for this season. You can see Ishikawa is the best closer in the game, or in the league, I should say. So that is a blow. I think I think we're doing okay, I'll be honest. I really, really do. Have a look at the team chemistry. You can see there's no bad apples. There's no real good apples either. But Penic is a spark plug. He could be a big player for us this season. Absolute whippet on the bases. Good outfielder. We've trained him into playing left field so that he can still play when Sato comes back in. He's only 20. Bulgarian as well. So probably the best baseballer Bulgaria's ever seen, I would imagine anyway. So unless I'm being extremely disrespectful to some Bulgarian baseball legend. But if we have a quick look at what we're expected to do, there's sort of the spring training scores there. You can see we've got a couple of decent scores as well. 11-9 in that one. But what I want to do is have a look at the front office and the pre-season expectations of the owner. So we want to have close to 500. Now, of course, last year we were 420. We really didn't. We finished better than we started, but it wasn't fantastic. We want to improve the team stats in runs scored. So we're currently, first, because we haven't played a game yet, increase the attendance and reach the Japan series is the long-term goal. But this year being 2025, it's basically play 500 and score more runs. And you have the feeling that one may lead to the other there, don't you? So that is where we're at now. I thought what you might like to have a look at is how everybody did in spring training. I did post this on the Discord earlier today. So if you want to have a sort of a longer look, there's a link to the Discord down in the description. Go and click on that. But that's how all the pitchers did in spring training. If you want to have a bit of a longer look, give it a quick pause, and we'll show you the batting side of things as well. These are obviously the guys that are in the active roster, not necessarily everybody that played in spring training. But that is how everybody did. All right, I think the time has come. Let's have a look at these opening day lineups. We are playing the... who are we playing? I don't know who we're playing today. We'll find out soon. So we are playing the Golden Eagles today. We can see the matchups roughly even, maybe just in our favour. Now, I've picked the lineup based off of spring training form. So it's going to be Penic to lead us off. We've already seen him once already this episode, but that's our leadoff man. He's going to be playing in centre field for this one, of course, with no Sato. Kondo is going to be the designated hitter for this one. He had a solid spring training, so hopefully he'll do a little bit better than he did for us last season. Playing third, batting third is Nomura. Again, just a solid baseballer, so hopefully we'll get some good results out of him this season. The cleanup man is, of course, our superstar first baseman. He leads the league. He's got, look at that, 110, 99, and 106 RBIs the last 3 seasons. So if he can get close to that again, we'll have a good season from him. Batting fifth in left field is Yamazaki. Again, a solid spring training from him, so hopefully we'll see good things from him today. Hosokawa gets the nod at second base. He is, again, had a decent spring training, was decent for us last year, batting .268, over 300 on-base percentage, so hopefully, again, we'll get solid numbers from him. Batting 7 at shortstop is our defensive gem, Hector Leon. He can also play second base. He had, again, a really good spring training, batted over 300. So hopefully, again, we'll see good numbers from him. In 8 is our debutant. He played a little bit for us last year, but again, really, really good numbers in spring training for Heidi Kikuchi. A decent enough defensive player. We're just going to give him a go and see how he gets on. He's only ever played, you can see there, he's had 3 games, 3 plate appearances. I suspect only pinch hitting. So it's a first start possibly for him. The catcher is batting number 9. This is the new man. It's Cobra Kai, as was suggested to nickname him. It's his first game for us. We'll just see how he gets on. He's a good defensive catcher, so hopefully we'll yeah, hopefully we'll get good numbers out of him. It's Kikuchi on the mound for us, brother of course, the right fielder. Hopefully, again, he'll have a good season for us. Major League Baseball experience as well, of course, so we're expecting big things from him. And we're up against, let's have a look who we're up against here, Futaki. Did we have him last season? We did. So it's one of the guys we had last season that we let go. So we're going to have a familiar face on the mound for them. So let's go and see how we do. Let's see if we can get opening day glory. So welcome to a brand new Ham Fighters season. Kikuchi on the mound, Tatsumi at the plate. And it is the first at-bat here at the Sapporo Dome for the season. Having seen spring training, and there's a strikeout to start things off. Wonderful stuff, Kikuchi. Having seen the way spring training went, I am cautiously optimistic. We know that we finished last season better than we were when we took over. A lot of last season as well was us experimenting to see who we wanted to keep and who we wanted to let go. That is going to drop in, is it, for a 2-out single? There it is, the first hit of the game. And that is a 2-out single out there to right field to Kikuchi. In comes a good one now, to face Kikuchi. 2-1's the count. That is going to be an infield hit, isn't it? Just in a good area there for another 2-out single. That's 2 out, 2 on. And is Kikuchi going to sort of let himself down here? Asumura comes up to bat now. Let's end this. 0-2's the count. That is a ground ball over to Hosokawa to first base, and that'll do it. We get through the first innings, or the top of it anyway, no runs conceded. And let's see what we can do at the plate as Panic comes in to lead us off. 1-2 is the count on Panic, and he doesn't panic. He gets it into left field. Oh, it's a diving catch. Unlucky. Kondo comes up now, the designated hitter. Let's see what he can do first time up. He was a little bit disappointing for us last year. He's hit that well, but straight to shortstop, and that'll be 2 away. And Nomura comes in now. It's really difficult to know exactly, what to base the lineup off of as Futaki sits down his former teammates, and, well, it was a bit of a disappointing first inning. Kikuchi to continue to Furukawa. His leadoff walk. I did just base the lineup more or less 100% off of spring training. That is popped up. Should be caught out there in left field is Yamazaki. Yes, I think he's out there, isn't he? Yes, he is, and he does make the play. Another Yamazaki comes to the plate. So that's essentially what I did. And that could be a double play. There's one. Can we turn it? Leon, there it is, over to first, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Excellent stuff, boys. Excellent stuff. Let's see if we can do with the bat now. Kiyomura comes up. 1-2's the count. He did not have a good spring training, but he did finish spring training strong, which is hopefully a good sign. He's coming into the season in form. Yamazaki pops it up, and that's going to be 2 away. And it's going to be Hosokawa now coming into bat. But yeah, so like I said, I've been trying to say for a little while now, I did just base the lineup off of spring training form. There's some guys, I tell you what, very, very deep ball, caught at the fence though in centre field to end the second innings. There's some guys that maybe I would have picked, if I was just sort of picking blind in the lineup ahead of the guys that we did pick, but the Kikuchi in right field is sort of the main bolter, but he batted really, really well in spring training, and we'll get back to see him next innings, I believe, as Tsutsami comes up for the second time around. He's 0 for 1 today. So I kind of wanted to reward guys that did well in spring training and see how they go. It's a long season. We can obviously change things around if we need to. It's 2 out, no one on now for Kurakawa. 2-2, and there's another strikeout for Kikuchi, and that'll do it for the top of the third. Hector Leon to lead us off. The shortstop, of course. 2-2's the count on him. He has brought his spring training form into the regular season. That is a leadoff single for Leon. Now, he's not the quickest, unfortunately, and it is Kikuchi with his first at bat for the year. Let's see what he can do. 1-0's the count. Kikuchi carries his spring training form into the regular season as well, and that is going to get Leon to third, is it? Yes, it is. No one out. Runners at the corners. A single for Kikuchi, wonderful to see, and Cobra Kai comes up now, his first at bat in a Ham Fighters shirt. 2-2's the count, and he strikes out for 1 away. It brings Panic back up. He is 0 for 1 today. Got, of course, a little bit of an unlucky catch in left field in the first innings. That's popped up to centre field. Is it deep enough to score Leon? We might be about to see the first run of the season. It's a sac fly from Panic. That gives the Ham Fighters a third innings lead. 1-0 is the score. 2 away for Kondo. Still with the man at first, of course. It's a full count. He walks. 2 on, 2 out. And it's Nomura now with a chance to be a hero. Let's see what he can do. 0 for 1 today. 1-0's the count. Nomura hits it into right field. Straight down right field's throat. And that will end the third. But we do take the lead. So that is good to see. It brings up Okayi, who is 1 for 1 today. He is going to be caught out there in right field. Sorry, it's Kikuchi comes in, makes the play. And that is excellent as Goodwin now, who is 1 for 1 as well, comes in. 1-1's the count. That is again to Kikuchi. Again, he makes a comfortable catch out there, and that is 2 away for Asamura now, who's 0 for 1. The first pitch swing from him. He has popped it up, this time to left field. Yamazaki's there, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. We are still 1-0 up. I would like a few more runs if possible, but we'll see what we can do. It's Kiyomiya coming up. 2-2. And he strikes out for the second time already this season. 1 away. Yamazaki, who's 0 for 1, comes in. 2-1's the count on him. Yamazaki pops it up. Into the shift of the outfield. Left field comes in, makes a simple catch, and that's 2 away. And it's going to be Hosokawa now, who is 0 for 1 with 2 out and no one on. A first pitch swing from him. Hosokawa down towards third base. Diving stop over to first. And that'll do it for the fourth. We're still 1-0 up. Both teams have had 2 hits. And it's Furukawa coming up, who walked last time up. First pitch swing from him this time. And he drives it into left field for a leadoff single. Yamazaki gets it in. And we have a runner at first for Mogi, the designated hitter, who is 0 for 1 today. First pitch swing again. He lays down a bunt. Can we get the out at second? We can't. We do get it at first. 1 away. But runner in scoring position. In comes Yamazaki. He is 0 for 1, their third baseman. 3-1's the count. He pops it up. Panic is there. Now, can he make the play and keep the runner at second? He cannot. So with 2 away, the tying run is at third. This is a big bat now, isn't it? Sawano, who is 0 for 1, comes in. Come on, Kikuchi. 1-1's the count up the middle, and that ties the game. Oh, an RBI single. It's 1-1 in the top of the fifth. 2 out, 1 on for Tatsumi, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-2's the count. There's a strikeout for Kikuchi. That ends the top of the fifth, but not before the game is tied. In comes Hector Leon, who is 1 for 1 today. A first pitch swing from Hector. He grounds at the shortstop, and that'll be 1 away. And it's going to bring in now Kikuchi. First career hit last time up. Let's see what he can do second time around. 2-2's the count. Kikuchi slaps it into left field, and he is on fire. He is going to stand at second with what would be a first career double now as well. 2 for 2. What a debut this is proving to be for him in the starting lineup. And it's Cobra Kai now with a chance to drive in a run. That is not quite through. But nonetheless, runner goes to third with 2 away. And it brings Panic already with 1 RBI to his name with a chance to drive in a second. 1-0 the count. Panic gets it up the middle, but it's popped up into centre field, and that will end the innings. So we're through 5. We're tied at 1. And does Kikuchi come back out? He does, to face Kurikawa, who is 0 for 2 today. 2-0's the count. Come on, Kikuchi. There's a ground ball. Hosokawa will have that for breakfast. Over to first, 1 away. Perfect. Alright, in comes Okayi, who is 1 for 2 today. 2-2's the count. Sitting down Kikuchi. He does. Fantastic. Strikeout number 4 for Yusi, and it brings up Goodwin. Why do I keep calling him Godwin? He's 1 for 2. 2-2. 2 out, no one on. That is popped up. Panic is there. He's quick. He should make the catch. He does, and that ends the top of the 6th. Still tied at 1. Let's see what the top of our order can do now as Kondo leads us off against Futaki. Kondo is 0 for 1. Could he be about to get a second walk? He walked last time up, and he walks this time as well. Leadoff man aboard. In comes Nomura now. He's 0 for 2 today. 2-2's the count. Come on, Nomura. No, he strikes out. 1 away. Brings up our first baseman, Kiyomiya. He has struck out twice. This time he walks. 2 on, 1 out for Yamazaki. He's 0 for 2. Come on, Yamazaki. Another full count. Yamazaki strikes out. That's 2 away. And it brings up Hosokawa, who is 0 for 2. What a time to get a hit, mate. 3-1's the count. Hosokawa, no, it's grounded to first base, and he cannot get there. And that ends the 6th, and we are still tied at 1. Into the 7th we go. Kikuchi continues. He's still got a little bit of stamina left. Only 83 pitches deep as Asamura comes in. He's 0 for 2, full count. And that is going to be a leadoff double for the Golden Eagles. Kikuchi has it, gets it in. Runner slides in, and that is not what we wanted top of the 7th. Come on, Kikuchi. Let's bounce back from that, mate. It's Furukawa coming in. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk. He's 3-0. He's going to get another walk, isn't he? 2 on, no one out. Are we watching this game slip away from us? Moggy, who is 0 for 1. 0-1's the count as well. He lays down another bunt. And again, we can only get the man at first, and that is 1 away, runners at 2nd and 3rd. This is a tough situation. Yamazaki is in, and what we would not give for a strikeout here to get 2 away. 0-2 is the batter. 0-2 is the count. Sitting down, son. He does. That's absolutely massive. A 5th strikeout for Kikuchi. Now that's 2 away. Sawano to the plate. He's 1 for 2 already with an RBI. We need this out, Kikuchi. 2-2. He grounds it to first. That should be it. Kikuchi covers the base, gets the out, ends the 7th, and we stretch tied at 1. We're losing 5 hits to 3, but it only really matters about the hits, doesn't it? Leon leads us off against the new man, Sanada. Leon is 1 for 2 today. 2-2's the count. Come on, Hector. He has lined it straight to first base. That is the first out. Kikuchi comes in. 2 for 2 he is today. Can we dream of another hit? 0-2's the count. He strikes out. The lefty coming in does kind of mess up our order a bit, doesn't it? Cobra Kai comes up now. He's 0 for 2. Full count. 2 out, no one on. Cobra Kai strikes out. That ends the 7th. And Cobra Kai isn't really... We were hoping for a little bit more from our catcher, weren't we? Tatsumi comes in now to lead them off. And he's going to face the new man, Martinez. Let's see what Martinez can do this season. He came in basically as a direct replacement. There's a good start. Nice strikeout for Rossano, who of course got himself injured. But Martinez is a good pitcher. In comes Kurikawa, who is 0 for so far today. And he's going to stay 0 for as Hosokawa makes the play at first. That's 2 away, the top of the 8th. Okeyi comes in. He is 1 for 3 today. 0-2's the count. 2 out, no one on. Martinez gets the pop-up. Panic comes in. Should make a simple catch. And keep jogging, mate, because you're leading off the bottom of the 8th. We are still tied at 1. Panic now to face the lefty. This is where the top of our order could come a little bit more into their own. Panic hits it well through the left side of the infield for a leadoff single. We know he's quick. We know he can steal bases. And it's Kondo coming in now, who is 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. 0-2's the count. There goes Panic. Is he going to get there? He does. No one out. Panic at 2nd. Full count on Kondo. Kondo gets it into left field. And is that going to score Panic? He's turning 3rd. He's going home. It's an RBI single for Kondo. And we retake the lead in the bottom of the 8th. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Nomura comes in now to face another new man, Seato. Nomura is 0 for 3. 3-1's the count. No one out, 1 on. And Nomura gets it into right field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Can Kondo get himself over to 3rd? Well, he tried, but he gets thrown out. And then, well, I mean, it's a little bit silly. And Kondo's injured himself as well. Well, there you go. That didn't work at all, did it? Kiyomura comes in now. He's 0 for 2 so far today. It's a full count. 1 out, 1 at first, and he strikes out again. He's not had a good first day of the season, has he? And it brings up Yamazaki now. He was also 0 for 3. 1-2's the count. 2 out, 1 on. Yamazaki gets it through into right field. Stay at 2nd, mate. Nope, he goes to 3rd, and he gets there comfortably. Well, that tells you what I know, doesn't it? Nomura to 3rd. Runners at the corners with 2 out for Hosokawa, who is also... We've got a lot of offers today, don't we? But let's see what Hosokawa can do. 1-2's the count. 2 out, 2 on. Big pitch, this one. He has hit it well. Is it going to get over left field? No, it's not. And that'll end the 8th. We have the lead going into the 9th. It's the Ham Fighters 2, the Golden Eagles 1, and it's Quijada coming out to close. Oh, how we wish we had Ishikawa fit. But it's Goodwin to start things off for them. He is 1 for 3 today. 0-2 is the count on the leadoff man. Jose gets the pop-up. Panic is there in center field. He makes the play. And now, did we make our defensive subs? We did. So coming into left field is this guy. He's an absolute defensive gem. And it's exactly what we want him to do. Do we have any? And we have Kawakami coming into play second base as well. Again, a defensive gem. So we have made our defensive subs. They're the only two though, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, Jose to continue now. No one out, one on. No, other way round. One out, no one on. 1 and 2's the count. There's 2 away. Alright, Jose. It's Furukawa to the plate. He is 1 for 1, obviously with a few walks in there as well. 1 and 2's the count. Can Jose wrap up an opening day victory for the Ham Fighters? Yes, he can! Go on, boys! So there we go. Is it too early to talk perfect season? I've got to say, I mean, look at this. The youngster, 2 for 3 on debut. Wonderful stuff from him. What did we learn from that? Not much has changed from last year. A good pitching performance from us. I'm going to say we struggled with the bat. Only got the 2 runs, but it was enough. And if we can keep going, I think we could. Well, we're going to be better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think we're going to be better than last season. We have Sato to come back into this lineup to play center field. Panic will then move out to left field. And then Yamazaki can play right field, or we can keep Kikuchi out there. It'll give us more options. So he's only a week away. We'll sort of not plan too much. 5 weeks, Kondo's out. I just saw that. So that's not ideal. But, you know, it's fine. We'll work our way around that. But there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We will be back next episode 4. We want to get a little ways into this, don't we? We don't want to play the same team again. So what if we come back for Game 3 of this series against SB? Who are SB? They are in the other division. No, they're in our division. They won their first game for SoftBank Hawks. So we'll come back for Game 3 against them. And yeah, we'll have, at that point, hopefully an idea of roughly how we're going to stand this season. Another home game as well, which will be nice. So that's all for next time, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Quick, I guess, parish notices. There is a brand new Major League Baseball series started yesterday with the Colorado Rockies. So go and check that out if you haven't already. And I'll see you next episode as we go back and continue with the Nippon-Ham Fighters. Take care.